Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, obviously, as mentioned in the previous video, did hit here my target level at 17,500, just a little bit higher. But from here, theoretically, Bitcoin has now a chance to move up, but it is still too early to confirm that in any way. But it's possible. Yeah, as you know, if you've been following my videos, my channel, you will know that I actually expect a reversal fairly soon. But again, everybody always wants to know when it happens. I can't give you the exact time and how long that takes because we have two options now. So at the moment, yeah, Bitcoin fulfilled everything. Bitcoin fulfilled my long-term count, my medium-term count, and also here the short-term Elliott wave count. Means that it has now a really good chance to move to the upside. Yeah, it can do it, but without having confirmation, without really turning around and seeing a trend reversal emerging, I can't confirm it's now done. Yeah, it can even go lower. And as long as we don't see a trend reversal, which would mean significant price action, in my opinion, at least above 21,334, I can't call the low in. Yeah, this is very important because even though the Elliott wave count has been completed and we can even here in the short term count 5 waves down, this could still evolve into something more extended. I don't know if this is of course it's a 5-wave move, but is this only the first wave of more downward pressure? Yeah, and this is how we would then take it. You know, we are now driving on site. All my scenarios have been fulfilled. Yeah, perfect. So I've been talking about these levels, you know, below 28.6k all the way down to 20 since November, December. Now we dropped a little bit below 20, but that is not a problem. It's all still covered in that current Elliott wave scenario. Mentioned before, and also in the last few days especially, that the next key Fibonacci retracement level is around $16,900. That is the 78.6% Fib level. This will be significant support, or it should at least be significant support for Bitcoin. Now, it could be that this was already the absolute low of this correction and we are now going up. But we cannot yet see a 5-wave move. This is what we need to see. We need to see a 5-wave Elliott wave count impulsive move to the upside to confirm that we will go up. Yeah, and even better, a 3-wave correction down, making a higher low, and that would then be a good entry point. No financial advice, but typically that is what the best you can get. So at the moment, we are driving on site. I don't know if this is already the reversal. As long as we are still below 21,334, my primary expectation is further down because we don't have a reversal signal yet. Irrespective of if we see here, whatever, W pattern or something, this doesn't really mean a lot because, you know, we've seen W patterns everywhere here. Yeah, so all of these patterns, you know, we need to wait for confirmation. Now, one way to play this, if you want to follow the chart closely, one way to play this is, of course, you know, when you have a swing low like here, yeah, maybe the next swing low. When you see now a bullish divergence a bullish engulfing candle, for example, and you maybe even break resistance. This would be here at very important resistance at 20,000. 20,050 roughly. So it's a bit of a zone anyway. So the key level here would be, I think, 20,080. That swing low of the wave B. If this is broken, I mean, that is a possible entry point. But then what I would do, I would certainly set a stop loss. And then in every swing low that goes higher, I would move the stop loss up. That is the best way of taking this, in my opinion, of doing this in such an early turnaround point. Now, I am dollar cost averaging at the moment. I've got my buy order set on Discord. I think the lowest one around 17,500 or 17,800 triggered here yesterday. So I have no reason to FOMO when it goes up from here because I've sort of secured my position in Bitcoin already, and therefore I don't need to have any FOMO. But I know if I do it that way, that prices could still drop. So there's two ways of playing this: either setting a stop loss or not setting a stop loss, putting your Bitcoin onto a hardware wallet, But then you need to understand the price could still drop to 17,000, maybe even $10,000. This is all part of the game in crypto, and in my opinion, we are due a rally. Posted that on Twitter a couple of days ago, and in my opinion, that will be the biggest rally since the all-time high. What I don't know is if it will be an impulsive rally, which can even go to a new cycle top, or if it will just be a larger corrective rally up, maybe to 40, maybe to 50K before we come down once more quite strongly. And therefore, in the current environment, I think stop loss important if you're doing trading. And we need to drive by sight. That is what we have to do, drive on sight. And at the moment, this looks very, very much three-wave-like at the moment, but it's really too early to say, because this could become either, after this 5-wave move down, this might have been the first wave only. This might be the second wave, which means there will be a third wave down. This would be the bearish count. And in my opinion, this will be confirmed below 17,500 and 17,600 pretty much. Yeah, so it would look like something like that. A wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, a wave 5. And that would be the wave count that could seriously bring us close to the 10K level. Yeah. But only if we go below that wave 5 low here that you can see here. And then there's still a chance to find support here at the $16,900 level. But when that gets broken, yes, I think this is going to play out. Now, the other way around would be that we can count this here now as a 1, 2. This might be another 1, 2. And then we should now see bullishness and move higher from here. Should break in the next instance the 20,000 what was it, 80 level or something, the resistance, and then also significant and strong price action above 21,331. This is the next move that would need to happen. We would need to see another move up. If we don't see another move up, this is just a 3-wave move that would be followed very likely by a 5-wave move down. So at the moment, no reason to FOMO. If you feel FOMO, why don't you buy a position at the next swing low? That's up to you, but why not do that and set a stop loss? You know, this is how to play this, because at the moment we don't have, we are in a difficult situation. We are in a situation where we have completed for the first time really since I've been covering Bitcoin and Elliott waves, and since I've started talking about this downtrend in December, it's the first time that we have completed the long-term count, the medium-term count, and here the short-term count, which doesn't mean that it with guarantee is finished, but it means on every time frame we can count 5 waves. So there's a good chance for the market now to reverse back into an uptrend. But because I don't have a crystal ball, I cannot confirm that yet. Therefore, we need to observe the price structure very closely at the moment. And what I can tell you at the moment, this is still looking like a 3-wave structure. No confirmation that this is an uptrend already. And also no confirmation that, we are in a 5-wave move up already. This is still at the moment, nothing has changed. We are in a possible turnaround space, but it's just not confirmed. And therefore, at the moment, the options are pretty much, in my opinion, quite equally, bullish and bearish at the moment, because we have reached now finally that turnaround space where we have a potential opportunity to really end this correction. But if the market is unable to do it, then we will first go to 16,900, the 78.6% FIB level. And then if we go below it, then this is really bearish actually, because this would indicate that this is only a wave 1 in my opinion, unless I find another count. A 1, this will be a 2, then a 3 down, a 4 up, and a 5 down. Yeah, and if we count it like that, then I just do it roughly now, but that would mean that wave 3 should go somewhere to 15K. Yeah, and we have a wave 4 up, and that might end somewhere here around 13, 14K. Because you want the wave 3 to do the 1.618 extension, which would be around 15K. So all of this would still be covered by the current Elliott wave scenario of Bitcoin being in a larger wave 2, because this can stretch out much, much lower. And there we just get, and we have to be very honest, there we just get to the limits of what technical analysis can do. Yeah, it could forecast those price levels 6 to 7 months ago, but it cannot tell you now when we are going to turn around. because we've reached everything we wanted to reach, everything we needed to reach, and now it's up for the market to turn around or not to turn around. If it doesn't, we just continue to fall, and we've identified the key support levels. And anybody who wants to secure a position, either do it dollar cost average and be aware without a stop loss that there is still significant downside potential. We don't have confirmation yet that we are going up, or use a stop loss and follow the trade closely.